Oh my god, you guys. I have that TikToker's voice stuck in my head. The one who's always like, oh my god, you guys. Another influencer's butt hurt because they haven't been treated for the entitlement that they're putting out there. Which is hilarious to me, anyways. But I've been doing a lot of self tapes lately. Just wanted to say that. A few callbacks, put on a veil. The universe is. I have a cigarette because not for smoking it, but for the looks. I want it to look cool, guys. Cigarettes don't look cool. Now I sound like a mad person talking to myself. My friend, who I'm not going to name, would be like, you have different personalities. Well, maybe it's my Mars in Gemini and my midheaven in Gemini, which makes it that I'm a witty bitch. I'm a witty bitch. I'm really struggling with my hair. A part of me wants to dye it blonde again. But I don't want to dye it blonde and then, I'm just waiting for a project to be like, are you willing to dye your hair? And I'm just like, I almost shaved it for Zack Snyder, so yeah. And he wasn't even paying that much for the role for the commercial that he was shooting. But I got a callback on that, by the way. He was actually really nice. He was really, really nice. He had this, like, monochromed, checkered, kind of looking plaid, whatever you call it, suit. And he was kind. I was the only person he talked to in the waiting room, which I was just like, I'm a star. Yeah, I've been reading Alchemized. Apparently, it's kind of like based off of fan fiction of Harry Potter, and I did not read the Harry Potter collection except for one, which I believe was Goblet of Fire. I really wanted to like Alchemized. I don't dislike it, but I just think, I believe so much is happening in this novel. So much is happening, and I'm not really sold on the idea of it because I'm just like, I've no idea who these characters are. No backstory or anything, which is fine. Not the end of the world. You can like jump into it if you want to. Really, it's not not sorcery or anything of the sort. But I was, just kind of thinking to myself that, like, I don't like that. I don't like it that much. Because I was trying to get back into reading, and I picked the book that has like 1,000 odd pages. I want to blame Josh for that. What books are, and it's just, I was just like, yeah, I'm going to read that one, and it's like 1,000 fucking pages, and I'm just saying nonsense right now. I'm really excited about all the audition takes that I've been doing. A lot of horror films, which I'm pretty stoked about. I love, the thing about me is I love it when a role wants me to be disgusting and ugly and, like backflips. No, I can't backflip. Please, I'm gonna break my bones, my neck. I might just die. I've never really broken any bones in my body, but I'm psychologically damaged in a way. So it like, I don't even know what the purpose. What is the purpose of this video? It's disgusting. So nasty. So nasty. So weird. I'm addicted to sparkling water. Fuck. You guys, if you're watching my videos on a daily basis and you're like, this fucking girl's so weird. Yeah. I mean, my Mercury's natally retrograded in Leo, so obviously I don't make sense to a lot of people to start with. I have so many retrogrades in my chart, which is crazy, which means success comes later in life, and thank God I look young, because we're getting to the older in life part of success running over my body. It's like, no, you got to be fully prepared to be successful in life. Like, life puts you through a shit ton of shit. So you don't get immediately canceled the moment you become successful. I'm having a stroke. I would have gotten canceled as a teenager growing up because my Mars is in Gemini, my Moon's in Aries, which means I have no filter. And I would just, like, I would have been pissed off and just, like, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. No. I've grown so much as a person, which is why I've grown so much as a person, which is amazing. Kudos to that. Kudos to people that willingly want to put in the work to become a more evolved version of themselves. Imagine being the same person you were. I mean, physically, the anatomy is, what is it? Your DNA changes every 7 years. I'm now allergic to a certain thing that I wasn't allergic to before, or whatever. And my Mercury's in retrograde, which obviously makes it confusing. But my Mars is in Gemini, so that, like, ADHD. And then, yeah. What the fuck am I even saying? I don't know. If you're still watching this video, if you're watching this video and you're upset that you're watching this video, that's a you thing. That's totally 100% your own problem. If I want to yap on my YouTube channel, I'm going to yap on my YouTube channel. Some people find it amusing, some people find it annoying. I don't give a fuck. Suck my tits. Don't, because you're not that privileged. But anyways, yeah, I've been doing a lot of auditions. Horror film, and I just love it. Like, I want to do something more twisted. I want to do something really fucking weird, like some psychological thriller or some shit, and the characters, seemingly, like me, seemingly charming and but twisted. Like, I was thinking about this the other day because my mom said this, and she was just like, "You're crazy," and I was just like, you know what? I would rather be crazy than be one of those people that claims to not be crazy, because those people are actually fucking terrifying. People that are like, I'm not crazy, are the most psycho fucks in the world. And I have nothing against religion, but a lot of people that are in religious psychosis, y'all are fucking terrifying. The delusional disconnect, and it's in the eyes, Chico. The eyes don't lie. The eyes don't lie. And it's like, are you even human? You're like totally possessed. Humans are so fascinating. The human intricacies of psychology just totally fascinates me. So weird. I want to do some weird shit. I am so excited. I'm so excited. Like, I can't wait. I'm looking forward. It's happening. I don't know when. It's happening this year. I decided this year, next year. There's a really fun project. I mean, next year I'm still shooting this, like, horror film in Nova Scotia, which I'm really stoked for. It's really interesting. I read the script. There's some changes apparently going on with the script, which I don't mind. I haven't seen the changes, but I don't know. There was something about the script that spoke to me. It was really interesting, and it's so important. Like, the script is so important. To me, the script is more important than, like, I don't care if it doesn't look like a Netflix quality show. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like when films are too clean. I love the grittiness. I think it's why I love The Sopranos, the way it was filmed. There's, like, a quality to it that I really love. The Walking Dead, early seasons especially, there's, like, the grainy aspect of it all. The Walking Dead was really good. I love Glenn. I had a crush. Was it Steven Yeun, I think his name is? The guy who plays Glenn. I had such a crush on him. I was just like, I love Glenn so much. Rick Grimes is a badass, obviously. Super hot. Michonne is the baddest, hottest. She's so cool. Carol is badass. Carol's badass. I haven't watched all the Walking Deads, to be fair. So I'm speaking out of, like, I'm on season 6 now. I've officially overcome my grief and hatred for, what's his name, Morgan Jeffrey, or whatever the fuck his name is. The guy who's married to the girl from the One Tree Hill, like, the witch. She's hot. They're both hot. I mean, everyone looks great. I have to stop saying that. I'm always saying, like, oh, people are so hot. I mean, it's, what is it, objectively? Yeah. I don't care. Like, me saying someone's hot doesn't mean I'd fuck them. It just means, visually speaking, you look at them and it's like, yeah, they're subjectively, objectively attractive. I'm addicted to sparkling water. Not my favorite kind, which I thought it was, but I tried this, like, Turkish sparkling water. because of Jack's friend's wife, who's Turkish. She is the most beautiful. She smells so good. She smells so good. I've never smelled someone who smells so good. She's like fresh. She made the scent herself too, which is, I was just like, are you selling this product? Like, I want to be irresistible too. Like, I want to smell the way you smell. It smells so good. I always look kind of disheveled or whatever, but trust me, I smell good. Deodorant, floss, brushing my teeth. Not too much, but like some perfume. I didn't used to wear perfume, but I found a few finally that I really like. Cast by Aesop, which is one that I like. The Rain one, or the Cloud by Ariana Grande, which surprisingly, because the ingredients don't sound appealing, but I love those. Those two smell good. Like, Cast is when I'm balling on money. I get the Aesop Le Labo products, which I really like, which is so hipster of me, I feel like. You're so New York. But yeah, Cloud smells really good too. I'm trying to get out of my book rut. My book rut. My cat's right here. Hi, baby. Hi. Oh, I love you, princess. I love you so much. She might bite me because she hates being overstimulated, but oh, you're so cute and losing so much hair. Jesus Lord. Oh my God. I had a cat furball hair the other day. I wanted to die. So I have two cats, and the other cat was losing so much hair, and I just picked him up and kissed him, and for some reason, like, the cat hair went to my throat. I thought I was gonna die. I threw up, and it literally was a furball. So I was like, I'm a feline. I'm a feline, guys. I am a cat. Wow. That's the most Leo shit I've ever said in my life. There's no purpose to this video. I actually, you know what? And yeah, it's just me yapping, because sometimes I can come up with ideas if I'm just talking to myself, and I'm like, oh wait, actually, spoiler alert, I made a list. Okay. I had plural, to be fair, plural lists. I threw out the other ones. I should have kept them, because then I would have been like, look at all the movies I watch. But I made a list, okay? And I added, because it takes me forever to choose which TV show or like movie I'm gonna read. I'm currently rewatching Walking Dead, but not every day, because it's like too much, like all at once. It depends on the show. But yeah, The Walking Dead is kind of heavy. It's nice to switch it up. So, you know when you want to eat and watch TV at the same time? Yeah. It takes me forever to find something to watch while eating and then finish watching the thing. So that I decided, you know what, I'm just going to pick and choose like a few off of my list at random, write them down, and I'm not even going to think about it. All these movies look good. All these TV shows look good. It's mostly TV shows because, you know, you get rid of all the movies, you can watch TV shows or whatever. It makes sense in my head. But, yeah, all genres, there's like this Asian TV show, Newtopia, I think it's called, and I just picked the first one on the list. Watch it. If I like it, I finish it. And if I'm like, this is more so of a rainy day, I just like spat. If it's more so of a rainy day kind of movie, I'll rewrite it on my list and write when it rains. To watch it when it rains. Because my mood, every movie can be good depending on when you watch it and the context in which you watch it, but also sometimes knowing what the movie is about and like mentally being prepared for what the content of the film is and like the purpose of the film is changes your way of appreciation of said content. You know what I mean? Like, let's say I put Barbarian by Zach Krager back on my list because when I first watched it, I didn't like it. Not for technical reasons. It was beautifully shot. Acting was really great. Like, you know, I don't know, subjective. I need to look up the fucking word because it's annoying me. But objectively, it's like a really good movie. It's weird, but it was like too weird for me, or I don't know. I was not. It was not the vibe. So you know, didn't like it. I don't even remember it. But then saw the Resident Evil trailer with Austin Abrams, who I'm like obsessed with. He's so talented. I genuinely like. I hope I can get to be in a project with him one day because he's so good. Same for Zach. The Resident Evil trailer was 10 out of 10. So that incited me, made me want to watch Weapons, which I never would have watched otherwise. And so loved Weapons. And I was, you know, reading about it and listening to like his interviews before watching it. And then Austin happens to be in that one too. He stole the show. Completely phenomenal acting. I was like the best portrayal of an addict I've ever seen because I'm triggered. Like what? And it was a comedical relief. It was comedy. It's comedy. I mean, horror and comedy are very much hand. It's like love and horror. Love and horror are like this. I feel like if you can write romance, you can write horror because they go hand in hand. And same thing with like comedy and horror. There's like a fine line of interconnection. It's a fine line where the romance can twist into horror, and there's a fine line where the comedy is just like the absurdity of the darkness of human psychology. It's so hot right now. I was really, oh man, I'm so sad because I was really excited for October to go to Nova Scotia and film the movie with Craig and all the other actors who are really cool. They're really nice. Like we have a group chat and they're just really sweet. The group chat kind of, you know, quiet down since the film got pushed back to May. But I'm looking forward to it. And on one side, like, you know, my friend Josh is right because he was just like, yeah, I mean, it'll give you an opportunity to give a better performance, you know, and the movie will be much better. And I'm like, yeah, that's really like a nice, good way to see it because honestly, I will hopefully have the opportunity to film more projects in between. And I will be a much stronger actor. And since I am the lead in that movie, in a way, because I'm carrying the film or whatever, it's going to make it that much more interesting. And I'm really excited about the projects. And I think me being passionate about the project also is going to help it be better when I'm connected to it. Then you know, I just really care about the projects that I'm involved in all the time because I'm so grateful for the opportunity to showcase that I care. And I'm a perfectionist, but I have to learn to like mix it up. You know, like I'm a perfectionist, I'm a professional, but I have to just like, and I'm so grateful. I'm so excited. Like I'm so looking forward to all the projects that I am going to be in because I'm going to be in a lot of projects that are going to be really amazing. I'm really excited. I got to play um, in a psychological thriller recently. I was going to spoil. I'm not going to spoil it. No. But I got to play in this psychological thriller, and there's like this plot twist, and it's cool. I'm excited. Can't wait to see it. And that's enough for today. That's enough yapping for today. I'm gonna go practice my script and write. I have to practice the guitar. I have to practice the guitar for like an hour. I have to write for an hour. I have to read for an hour. I have to do my yoga for 30 minutes. Those are things that are like non-negotiable, so I gotta do those things. If you listen to me yap the entire time, kudos to you. I would put it on ×2 so that I speak faster, but I'm guessing like if I speak faster, I'll sound like I'm totally cracked out. Anywho, have a good day, stranger danger. Don't be a stranger danger. Oh, yo! Oh my god, this made me think. My stalker from when I was 17, he was like 26 going on 27. I had a stalker. Fucking loser, man. What a loser. And I saw his name in my Instagram story views, and I was just like, oh, hell no, I thought you were blocked. So I blocked his ass. But the thing is, I, um, I made him cry on my 18th birthday. Because I was just like, you're a fucking pedophile, you're a creep, you're a fucking weirdo, you're like 27 hanging out with 17-year-olds. It's fucking weird. You need to get checked. And I told him, like, don't ever fucking come close to me, because I'll, you know what I mean? And that sounds crazy, but fuck. You have to out crazy crazy, right? Like, you have to out crazy crazy. And when it comes to survival, I don't fuck around. Like, don't try me. And that's why I would do well in, like, action films and psychological films, or like, plot twists. The character is fucked up. Because I don't shy away from ugliness, and I'm not perfect, and I don't want to be seen as a good person. I'm a person, you know. I've done people pleasing growing up for so long, and it was suffocating. It's unauthentic. It's manipulative. It's not. You know, you think you're doing the right thing by people pleasing, but no one's ever pleased, and then you realize, like, I can just be myself. You don't have to be a jackass, obviously, but like, people pleasing is not it. Um, People pleasing is not it, and being scared of being perceived as a bad person, like, you're human, dude. Like, you are a human being, and sometimes you have bad days. And also, you react accordingly to the situations that you are put in, which does not equate to you being a bad person. You can do bad things, you know, or do the wrong things, or whatever the fuck, but like, if people want to see you a certain way, it doesn't belong to you. It doesn't belong to you. And just like, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? You know, stop living? No. No. Like, I don't have time for this. So, people pleasing is dead. Full authenticity is in. Release your. I cured my autoimmune disease by living authentically and stepping out of people pleasing and speaking the truth, and like, doing blood tests and changing my diet and all those things. So, apparently it was an incurable autoimmune disease as well. Joke's on everyone, because it's gone. It is gone. I had hypothyroidism. And to me, it's such a weird thing. And we could go on about it. Like, but yeah, hypothyroidism to me is just like an old person issue. And big pharma gives medication to old people because old people die anyways. So like, big pharma doesn't care about the side effects of these medications. But when you give them to youthful people, there are so many side effects. And I had so many side effects. You know, I was severely depressed. I had severe mood swings, constipation, bloating, weight gain, and like tiredness, and like, there were so many side effects. And the moment I got I got deported, and I got put underground in this like bunker thing for like 5 days without any medication, and I felt so good, which is fucked up. Like, I physically felt better than I had ever felt in a while, and I was just like, oh my god, I have to get off this medication. Which was like a blessing in disguise. Jupiter in the 12th house is a guardian angel placement, which I'm very grateful to have. You're like divinely projected. And yeah, it was a blessing in disguise. I got back home, which sucked. I went through a traumatic event, which sucked, but through those things, I discovered other things, and it's a bigger conversation, obviously. But I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna end the conversation on that. It could go on forever, but I want to go do other things, and I'm just like, oh. And I know a lot of people's feathers are gonna be like twisted and shit, because they're gonna be like, oh, you're saying random shit. Is like, hey, I'm not claiming to be a professional. I'm just speaking my own experience and like my own bullshit. You do you, bro. Like, no one told. Like, I'm not telling people what to do. I'm not, condemning anyone or whatever. So, And if you're offended, like, fuck you. You know what I mean? I